Hi, it's July 1st, which means it's Disney fireworks coming back for the first time day. It's firework day. Sam is shoving some food in his mouth really quick, and then we're gonna leave. But it's also raining, so hopefully it doesn't last too much longer. But I do have my rain jacket. I think Sam has a rain jacket in the car as well. And then we're gonna go see if we can get a good spot soon, because it's only 6:30, and the show starts at 9. Is that correct?
I don't know.
I would imagine it's 9, but radar does look like it's going to rain at that time, so fingers crossed that we don't get rained out tonight, because we'll be pretty upset and disappointed if it doesn't happen. But we'll see.
Oh, really? Okay, I'll meet you out there. Human cockroaches, surrender, Captain!
So we just rode Pirates, and it was only a 15-minute wait. We basically just walked on, which is kind of crazy for being July, you know? So it should be really busy right now, which it is pretty busy. We did see a lot more people leaving when we got here than we thought we would, just because it's firework night. We thought that everyone would be staying here, but it is raining, so it might be making people leave. But it is still raining, which, if it's just raining, I think Sam and I agree we're totally fine to get a little wet. But our only concern is if it starts thundering and lightning, they might cancel. So fireworks show isn't until 9:45, and it is currently 7:22. So there is time for it to clear up and be okay. So we'll just see what happens. It's, what time is it?
8:15.
8:15.
1 hour until kickoff.
Yes, as I mentioned before, fireworks were at 9:45. They pushed them back up to 9:15. I think that that's the window between like when the next round of bad weather is coming through. So it's still raining. It's not very heavily raining. It's just a little sprinkle. And you can see Seven Doors Mine Train right there. It's quite a pretty view actually.
It's Northern Irish rain. That's the best way I can describe it. It's not doing anything significant. It's just annoying. You get a little wet. Random
like flashes of lightning, but you don't see any or hear any thunder.
There hasn't been any lightning in a while.
In a while, but that tells me, because you don't hear thunder, it's not very close. So
I mean, really, it just needs to get dark and get the thing done.
Yeah, right now it's a pretty good time to do it. It's not dark enough.
This is our view. Slightly off the center and sort of just off where the pavement is in the middle. There is a whole bunch of people.
Really close to the windows that are really quiet.
It's not like super busy. I've been here on New Year's Eve. It's not that bad, but obviously it's
pretty busy. It's pretty much like it was, at least this part, before COVID.
Yeah, I would say this part is, but the rest of the park is deserted.
Yeah, well, everyone's
it would be a great time if you didn't care about fireworks to go ride something, but most people are here to see the fireworks. Rain's still a little bit terrible, but hopefully it's not going to get any worse, in which case it's good to go. I think we're pretty close to being locked into it happening. There's going to be a lot of angry people if it didn't happen at this stage, so
yeah.
20 minutes to go, T-minus 20. That was the 10-minute warning and people went nuts.
Spectacular. Have Happily Ever After, presented by Pandora Jewelry. The perfect experience to Magic Kingdom for your own safety and for that of others, we ask that you remain in the same location until the lighting returns to normal.
T-5. Bethel just got a good picture. Oh, you can see it.
I'm gonna cry. But you won't be able to tell because my face is wet.
I'll tell you. It's the bubbles. Here we go.
Each of us has a dream.
Presented by Pandora Jewelry. Please enjoy the rest of the evening here at Magic Kingdom, and I will continue your journey to live happily.
What happened?
I could keep crying. I'm still crying.
Lots of people. Kind of crazy. No one knows where they're going right now.
It's just walking into people and...
Bethel still looks very sad.
Well, I'm not sad, I'm happy. These are happy tears.
So it's now about 20... Yeah, 20 minutes since it ended.
I've officially stopped crying.
Still all puffy around the eyes. But, it's cleared out as you would expect. But you may not have expected it to look like this. What? There's the castle. Just like, well, it's slightly bigger, busier than a normal night would be in here when it's raining, but it's pretty close to normal in 20 minutes. We're about to go and brave the monorail, which may be painless but may not be painless. We do have a very good viable plan B, which I've constructed in my times of needing to get Ubers, which is that we walk to Contemporary Resort, which is the closest hotel to Magic Kingdom, and then get the monorail from there. So if it's pandemonium out there, that will be what we're doing. It doesn't really save you time maybe, but it's just nicer to not be around people and children and strollers, which are just vicious prams if you're from the UK.
He was saying, because all these people had umbrellas before the show starts, and he's like, once it starts, I'm going to yell at them and put them away.
Yeah,
No.
you do not have the right to
You do
block my
not.
viewing experience.
But it's just
You're
so
here in the
much
rain, suck it
confrontation.
up.
Hold on, can I clean the... It's wet.
Pause.
Let's get it.
How was the fireworks?
Oh my gosh. So good. I cried a lot, because I usually do, but this is...
She cried watching it on YouTube, people. Watching it on YouTube. We did not, well, I did not record much of it. We're actually coming back here on Sunday
for 4th of July.
Yes, we're gonna stand further back, which will actually be better to watch the fireworks themselves. And
I'll be sure to bring my glasses that day.
so we're going to get some better shots. Oh, this is
All the way to the left side, excellent.
this is the pandemonium that we were. Here we have the buses. They're getting pretty busy. There's a nice Dumbo bus. We've never really covered themed Disney World buses because we're never really close enough to them, but some of them are just plain and ordinary and some of them are actually pretty cool. This is the minibus conveniently driving past us. Chef Pluto.
That's Stephanie.
I can convince myself he's waving at me. We are in the Contemporary Resort. It's actually pretty much closed down right now, in a way, because rooms are getting renovated. But yeah, the monorail runs through here at the resort loop. So it's going to be pretty busy. We may have to wait a little bit, but there's a whole lot less people here than in that line. The car park's actually still quite busy, surprisingly.
Well, the park closes in 20 minutes, so I'm sure I'll start to...
Yes. Not really much to say, aside from we're going to Epcot tomorrow night for the second showing of Epcot Forever, which will be super fun.
Yes.
So, come back soon.
Yeah, like tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.